What is going on, class? Mr. Suffering here. In today's lesson, I would like to model in Autodesk Fusion 360 the Revolve tool, the Fillet tool, as well as the Chamfer tool. So let's get to it. All right. In my Autodesk Fusion 360, firstly, I want to model the Revolve tool. So on my toolbar, you will see a plethora of different tools. And if I hover my mouse over the Revolve tool, it will give you the definition as well as the purpose of the Revolve tool. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a sketch. So I'm going to create a sketch, pick a plane, I'll click, and then I'm going to use a two-dimensional rectangle. And I'm going to apply it here on the origin, okay? So when I do that, just like so, and I'm just going to finish my sketch. Okay, there's my two-dimensional rectangle. So when I click on the Revolve tool, what is going to happen is going to revolve around the axis that you select. So what I'm going to do is just select this axis right here of the longest part of this rectangle. So when I click on this, you will see that it will revolve around that selected portion of the object. And I would create my cylinder. Okay. The Revolve tool is a powerful tool. You can create many different shapes. So what I'm going to do is just back out. And this time I am going to utilize my line tool. And well, actually, let's go back. So this time I'm going to use create a two-dimensional rectangle, but this time I'm not going to create the rectangle on the axis. So when I finish my sketch, notice that my rectangle is not lying on the 3-axis. So what I'm going to do when I click on my Revolve tool, I'm going to have this rectangle revolve around the Z-axis. Okay, so when I do that, you'll see a different shape here. Okay, so that's two different shapes of our Revolve tool using one two-dimensional sketch. Okay, we can also go in and utilize our line tool to create a different shape. So what I'm going to do is just create a line. And in that line, we're going to create some arcs. There we go. There's another one. And there's another. And let's just finish it off with the line. And let's finish our sketch. All right. And here is my two-dimensional sketch. And when I utilize the Revolve tool, you'll see a different shape. Okay. So I think the Revolve tool is a really cool tool to use. All right. So let's create a new design and let's demonstrate our fillet and our chamfer. Okay. So this time I am going to create a sketch. I'm going to select a plane. And this time I'm just going to create a 3-dimensional rectangle. And let's extrude it, just like so. Okay, the cool part of our fillet is going to allow us to round off these edges right here by removing the exterior and adding material to the interior of our object. So when I click on this fillet tool right here, I am simply going to add the fillet where I would like to smooth out the areas, okay? So I'm going to select these 4 edges. And from here, I'm just going to select OK. Well, actually, I'm going to apply the how much of a fillet do I want to apply. So I'm just going to put 0.5. Let's do it again. Oh, okay, 0.5. And then you see how it smooths out the edges of my object. Okay, so that's an example of our fillet tool. Now our chamfer tool will do the same thing, but it bevels the edges of a solid or surface by removing material from the exterior edges, as well as adding material to the internal edges as well. So let's go ahead and click on our chamfer tool. And again, I am going to select the edges where I want to add my chamfer. And where you see type, you can hit that drop down arrow. You can do equal distance, two distances, or distance and angle. So we're going to keep our angle at 45 degrees, and we're going to apply a 0.5 inch chamfer. And there you go. If you take a closer look, you can see the chamfer that is applied, okay? All right, so we've modeled the Revolve tool, the Fillet tool, as well as the chamfer. And for today's lesson, you're going to apply these three techniques to step 5 through 11. So have fun learning, and I can't wait to see your designs. Take care. Peace.